Let's go. We're gonna get into habits. That was Renaissance we just did. It's almost like an intro to a demolition, and we're gonna continue the demolition with habits. Let's go. Featuring White Gold.
Been waiting a long time for this shit. Long time no see.
I'm sorry, who's White Gold?
I don't know, bro.
I have no idea who White Gold is. Yeah,
let's go.
First time.
Thought you got rid of my ass, huh? All right, here's what we're gonna do. You take this, or I put a bullet between your fucking eyes. Here, we'll split it. Half an Ativan, I'm driving straight out of van in a black sedan, fast as I can. In Pakistan, getting chased by Pakistans. You know how I roll, bitch. I'm an avalanche. It's my shit, I'm gonna spit it how I wanna spit it. Whoever gets offended, suck a dick and fuck a critic. About to get retarded on this motherfucking shit. You can't say retarded. Shut up, midget. Stop moving. Trying to break the habit of saying any R words. I'm still an addict, so it's getting harder. Been calling bitches hoes since a kindergartner. Since Jimmy Carter. Now I'm kitty cornered, sitting in PC court with a shitty lawyer. Like, damn.
You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Goddamn, I miss you, Slim. You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Next time I'll be in your van.
Was just a kid from Detroit who knew how to destroy the booth and had a point to prove. Venomous still I poison youth sentences. I'm penning are just a toy with you, which is a joy to do. Slim is just a lyricist, hear the voice is true sentiments. Got the women pissed and it seems like men are just off growing a huge clitoris. Pussies, yeah, probably annoyed a few feminists. I reminisce on them blowing a fuse over my points of view. Still I'm devoid of two shits to give. My thinking is primitive, but when it comes to giving it to anybody, boy is Bruce generous. And about as much of a boy as Bruce generous, cause I'm not a boy, I'm a man.
Yo, he's chilling.
The controversy is definitely real. It's definitely real.
Super. And he's so detailed about it too. He's so funny, yo, with the midgets and everything else. It's freaking hilarious. Line. Yo, White Gold is nice too, man. I like that hook too, because I miss Slim too. I'm glad Slim is back.
Yeah. No, that's a dope. That was a dope little chorus. I like it.
Yeah, the chorus is fire. Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, dope beat, dope chorus.
Fire.
Right? Yeah.
And I love the sounds. Eminem has done this forever. The sounds every time, like the van part. You know what I mean? Like all of that. It's like always beneficial with like Shady and Aftermath. You know.
That's why his skits are so good, right? His skits like are so animated. It's almost like even if he doesn't have a video to the skit, like you can almost imagine what's happening, right? Because of all the sound effects and everything that's going on.
He paints pictures so well. That cannabis disc was like I could see him running them over and then riding back. It was just so crazy, yo. Yeah, definitely. He definitely paints the picture, and the sounds just give it the final of it. Yeah. Finale.
Yeah, bars on bars, right? But we're not gonna break down all these bars because it's like we're gonna be here for like 4 hours. Bruce generous, but like even that Pakistan line was fire, right?
Yeah, changed by Pakistan's.
Pakistan's, right? Like that's dope. I don't think I've ever heard him say that, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, because it says in Pakistan getting chased by Pakistan's. You know how I roll, bitch. I'm an avalanche.
Yeah. You know how I roll, which is even fire too, because like literally avalanches, it's a roll of snow coming down, right? Come down.
But that's Tupac. Tupac said that first, so.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Rolling like a avalanche.
Watch me roll like an avalanche.
Well, that's fire too, because I mean that's probably a good homage because Eminem does that a lot too. He pays a lot of homage of like especially Tupac. Like he's talked a lot about Tupac and his love for Tupac, and even his love for Tupac's mom.
Yeah,
he got to meet Tupac's mom and everything too. Which was dope.
Always. Yeah. And I like that album. I think it was part of the producing of that, right? With the documentary.
Yeah, Resurrection.
Yeah. I really like that one. Yeah. Yo, my goodness, yo, this dude is so nice, man. I wouldn't like as a rapper, I wouldn't dare touch this dude, yo. Like,
no, not Slim, not Shady.
Yeah, I wouldn't even be talking about him, even if I wasn't a rapper. Because you don't know where you're gonna end up at in this lyrical like mastery, you know what I mean? Like, yo, he could shame you for life, you know.
Chris Rock said it the best, right? When back in the early 2000s when he hosted the award show, and he said, "I'm not gonna say nothing about Eminem, the white boy, right?" He's like, "Too many words rhyme with rock." And he's not even a rapper. He's like, too many words rhyming right. And he don't even like his own mother, so you know who knows what he's gonna do to my black butt, right?
Yeah.
He said it best.
For sure.
Just hear the voices, true sentiments. Got the women pissed and it seems like men are just off-throwing a huge clitoris. Pussies, yeah, I probably annoyed a few feminists. I reminisce on them blowing a fuse over my points of view. Still I'm devoid of two shits to give. My thinking is primitive, but when it comes to giving it to anybody, boy is Bruce generous. And about as much of a boy as Bruce Jenner is. Cause I'm not a boy, I'm a man, bitch. Man, bitch. My speech is free as his choice to choose genderist. This shit is like opioid abuse, isn't it? Yep.
You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Goddamn, I miss you, Slim. You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Next time I'll be in your veins.
There's times when I lay down to sleep, I argue with myself. Am I the only one who thinks this way too? I need help. Just a little bit, no a lot of it. I really gotta quit. Something's wrong with me, my God. Old habits die hard.
Look at you. What's the matter with you people? You're sad that people are mean? Well, I'm sorry. The world isn't one big liberal arts college campus.
Mom shaming, dad shaming, yeah. Fat shaming, mansplaining, blah, crybabies, attack shady, when mad cause they can't tame me. They come to censors like the Avengers, and they assemble like Prince and intern, a word like ginger, into the N-word. All these pronouns I can't remember. They, of them, theirs, his, or him, hers. Into them girls who bought tits to get attention, then get hit on by ugly men who are not in your league, so you pretend you're a victim and meet to them. Outrage, how fake. Nowadays some gals, they just clout chase. Look at me with sour grapes and your brow raised. Bitch, you ain't about head, about face. Little white middle-aged, upper middle class with a glass of wine and your cigarette. Bitch, get off the internet. You ain't even fed your kids dinner yet. Parental discretion, mental aggression. My head's a Smith & Wesson. You're messing with a lethal weapon like an evil stepdad. I got an infrared like a ginger stepkid who pissed the bed. I do this shit in jest and it's just a mess in there. Put your head. And if men want to wear lipstick and women's underwear, who cares? The shit is there. Business not fair. Witness beware. Bitches to blare. Which one you scared? Bitches I'm surreptitious and square. Business just attacked my therapist with a pair of scissors like Merry Christmas dresses. A Harry Krishna terrorist with the hair trigger. But with these buttons I'm always pushing. Pain I'm always inflicting. Protesters outside the shady offices livid. It'll make you think that you had the game unlocked till they pick it. Only wait for me to explain it. Yes, I'm conflicted. Walking on eggshells like if I take it too far, is this it? Part of me gets it and wants to say I'm sorry and fix it. I'm sorry. So all my statements are basically contradictory. Like using the F word for gay is wrong and offensive. And insensitive isn't me saying the R word isn't. Wait a minute, which R word? Rape or retarded midget? Not cool. Would this rhyme be okay if South Park did it? Okay, screw you guys. Would it make you less angry if Cartman spit it? And as far as what I just stated regarding midgets, you'll probably think I'll just say that I'm playing. I'm not, I meant it. Swear to God, I see one of them little fuckers come at me. I'll pick it up by its legs and drop it and kick it. Marshall, your wicked face that you are addicted, but they gon' do me the same as the baby with all of this shit. Chappelle and Colin, they're calling shady misogynistic while raising 3 daughters who graduated from college with honors, summa cum laude. My sense of humor is probably twisted, it's painfully obvious.
You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Goddamn, I miss you, Slim. Hey, you got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Next time I'll be in your veins.
I'm just playing, little people. You know I love you.
Okay, that's funny.
Yo, I love that.
Got it back again. Right? That's the third time he's done that at the end.
I
He did
love
the Diddy.
Yeah. Yo, he
Just in
killed.
America.
He killed. I mean, yo, he murdered that. Yo, on so many different levels. I love the flow switch. There was like 3 different transitions into new flows. Yo, that Cartman shit from fucking South Park, and then he added him back in as he was rapping. Like, whoo, that was fire, bro.
But he's shaping you. He loves Cartman, yo.
Yeah. It makes sense though, because South Park is very much like Slim Shady. You know,
bro, they might be even worse, bro.
Yeah.
No,
they might be even, bro.
There's no boundaries. There's no boundaries in South Park. Yeah, they cross all of them. They make fun of every. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Yeah. No, the crazy thing about that one though, we got a lot. It definitely felt like early 2000s, like Slim Shady. We definitely got a lot of those bars, especially when he was talking about like chasing his like therapist with scissors. Right, like all those lines are definitely like stuff that he would have said in the early 2000s. The only thing that I started seeing that was different about that song was at the end, he actually had like, it sounded like Eminem was almost coming in, because then he started talking about his daughters, right? Like 2 of them graduated honor roll, right? Like from college. Like some of those stuff that he was implementing was like Eminem talking too. It wasn't just Slim Shady, because there was a lot of stuff that he was talking about personally, and Slim Shady doesn't really talk about his personal. It's all about just like craziness and like controversy and just like how far can I push the envelope is Slim Shady. When he's talking about his family, when he's talking about the other stuff that he's done, like even when he was talking about hip hop, what he's done for hip hop and all that stuff, that's like Eminem. So it's kind of cool to see that he was like jumping kind of back and forth, and that's in the end of there with a little bit of Eminem, not just Slim Shady. Right?
Yeah, he was throwing all types of shots like everywhere. Like, you know, it's almost like going like this. Everybody can get it, yo.
It's so crazy that no matter what Eminem says, he'll never get canceled. There's no way. His fan base is just way too big. You know, Trey, and the baby pretty much, and the baby didn't barely do anything what Eminem did, and he got canceled like this.
Yeah.
That's how powerful Eminem is, bro. Like the baby got canceled like that, bro.
He is the machine, though. You know, that's the thing about it. He's been established and cemented in hip hop to the point where he has become the machine. You know, along with Dr. Dre and so forth. So they are the machine. So it's like you can't cancel the machine because the machine usually cancels. You know what I mean? So like they're on that level. You know?
Yeah, and since the beginning though, like Eminem and Slim Shady has always spoken to the people that didn't have a voice, who didn't want to speak about these kind of things, or because they were scared that they were going to get canceled, they were going to get isolated, right? Because the rest of the world, like if you say stuff like this in the real world, like people are going to look at you crazy. Like, I can't believe you think like that. But a lot of people think like this, but nobody really talks about it or wants to say it, because nobody does want like people to look at them sideways. He had that voice where he literally just didn't care and did that, and he had a following of people that like loved it. Because people like the people that like aren't afraid to say stuff. That's why Dave Chappelle is so big, right? You got people out there that like say controversial things that like people don't like, are scared to do because they don't know like what's gonna hurt for their image. And Eminem has always stood between the line of like not caring about his image at all. Like this guy's been talking about drugs and like killing his mom and hating his ex-wife and all this stuff like since the beginning. So he's been open with all his negativities and everything. So there's nothing you can really do to cancel. Like, how are you gonna cancel him?
Well, that's the thing. I'm glad you mentioned Dave Chappelle too, because he's not filtered neither. The thing about like the reason why they're able to withstand everything and nobody can really like shut them down is, first of all, they're brilliant at their crafts. That's number one. But they comedic, they funny, bro. When it's funny, it's hard to cancel somebody who's making fun of it. Now, if you go out there and you being serious and you give a serious speech, yeah, they're gonna cancel you for certain. You know what I mean? But like, I think the comedy keeps them not being canceled. Yeah, it's a combination of all. I think it's comedy, fan base, and the fact that where they are, you know, where they've built themselves to be at. So,
and I don't think their peers will let them get canceled either, because you got to think about it. Like Dave Chappelle in the comedy world, like nobody's gonna let him get canceled. Like the other comedians are not gonna let him get canceled, even if the whole world turns against him. The love that he's got with all the other comedians, the relationships he's got, that dude's gonna be able to perform wherever he wants. And I think Eminem has that with rap. Like even if everybody canceled Eminem, he's got rappers that all like respect just because his talent is top notch, right? This guy's a lyricist. He's your lyricist favorite lyricist.
Yeah.
Right. So like this guy's not going anywhere just because of that.